Okay, I just got this in the mail, UPS I should say, and I ordered it from Best Buy. It is a DJI Mavic Air 2, and it's got the better controller, the built-in screen smart controller. So this is me opening it. There's enough of these out there that probably don't need another, but hey, big deal. Oh, and I just sharpened this knife yesterday. Duluth Trading Company. Expensive underwear and not very good knives. At least this one's not. I've got a cheap little Ace Hardware one that just, it won't go dull. I bet you I paid maybe $7 or $8 for it. And I've had it for at least 10 years, if not more. And it's a great little knife. This Duluth Trading knife, not so much. Kershaw, I think, is who made it. I don't think I'd really contemplate spending good money on one of their knives. And I'm sure there's people out there that love their product, but the one I have, no, I don't. So, consequently, it's used for opening boxes and not much else. This is a heavy little package. And they've got heavy duty boxes. And it's got a few bent corners, so it took some hits. Okay, bag. Out comes the bag. Oh, I gotta say, I bought the version of this with just the regular controller. And, I've got a DJI Spark. And I use 3 different phones and a tablet. They're all Android devices. And the one with the regular controller that you put your phone on, it would not hook up to any of them. And 2 of those phones, I use it to fly my Spark. So, yeah, it was rather disappointing. And I'm holding this backwards. So, anyway, I took it back and I thought, I'm not going to spend that much money to get a smart controller. Well, guess what? I did. And I don't need to sit here and explain all this stuff to you. It's perfectly obvious what it is. So, there's that controller, drone, probably the box with charger and stuff. So, I'm just going to open this up here and let you see. It's already got 1 battery in it. And comes with 3. And I saw another opening box video, and one of the people cried about, I can't believe you tore up those packages. Well, sometimes those packages just don't want to open, and I could care less whether they survive or not. I'm not into that. Oh, I'm going to keep it as good as new. Oh, I'm not going to worry about it. See? That one opened. That other one, it didn't. Sometimes people just split the small stuff too much. There's a charge pack. There's cables. There's the electrical cord. USB to C adapter. Wall charger. And the accessories in the other box will be there's the manuals. So propellers. 2 packs of those, 2 different A and B side. Imagine this is the filters for it. Another one that doesn't want to open. Yeah. Filters. Is this the gimbals? Control gimbals. Does it have a set in the bottom already? No, it does not. Whereas the other set came with a pair already in the controller, mounted down here, tucked away, and this one just came with a package. Okay, so there's the thing that you can charge your phone or whatever you got. And I tell you what, I'm really going to be glad not to be using a phone. I heard people complain about this controller, only lasting 2 hours. Well, if you're using the controller, yeah, well, you get maybe 40 flights out of it. Yeah, you could. How long's your phone going to last, though? So, to me, that's neither here nor there. Your phone will probably be gone in a couple hours if you're using it anyway. So, okay. Hey, there it is. You got your DJI Mavic 2 Air with the special controller or the smart controller. So there it is. I'm going to charge it up and then I'm going to update it and we'll start this video again. Okay, I'm back. They're charged. They haven't been connected yet, so we'll see how that goes. I said earlier in the other video that there's only one set of controls, sticks. No, there are 2. They weren't on the bottom like on the other controller. They're in between the 2 antennas there. So you do have 2 sets of control sticks. So anyway, let's turn this thing on. Okay, so it says use the SD card. You have to restart it. So, hey, we're restarted. I updated this. It did it over Wi-Fi and it did it easily. So that's a good thing. So anyway, let's hit connect. And it is. Hey! Connected the first time. Alright, well, let's name it. I'm gonna name it Scout. I agree. Ooh, DJI Fly. There's a little page you can skip. Okay. I've got to enter my personal information. Okay, I had to leave the room for a second because I had to go get my password and enter it. So it's binding. Okay, well, it restarted the drone by itself. And it's not too bad. Now I gotta learn. I got quite a bit to learn here. So it's downloading the Mavic Air 2 firmware. So you guys don't really need to see this. So I'm gonna let it update since it's only at like 1% now. It might take a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna take 45 minutes or what, but it's gonna take a little bit probably. And it said failed. Okay, second attempt. And it looks like it's downloading quicker. Ah well, I'll keep on recording since it's moving right along. Click, click, click. That's my corgi. She's the best puppy in the world. Emily. I just noticed that there's no feet on the back rotors or arms. It lands on a little pad on the back. I think I'd rather have legs. But so I did mention that it does have 2 sets of gimbals. The thing that I didn't mention is that the batteries don't charge all at once. They charge sequentially. And so on my Spark, I got an aftermarket charger, really nice charger, and it would charge them all at the same time, and it would do it rather quickly. Of course, those batteries I don't think had as much capacity as these, but you know, you think for the money they'd give you a charger that would, you know, do the whole rack at once. But I guess once you get one charged, the other ones will probably fall in line with about how much you power you have left when you're flying. So you got a half an hour. But you know, I'm lucky I got a 110 volt outlet in the car. So if I have to recharge out in the field, it makes it a little bit easier. But you know, as fiddly as this has been, you know, with the downloads and stuff, it's still better than trying to fool with the phones. I can't believe 3 phones with 2 of them that can fly the Spark through the same app, and it would not do it. And then a tablet that wouldn't do it either. Same thing, just would not connect. So I thought for $1,000, I'm not gonna fool with it. You know, it's just, and you know, even flying the Spark, that software was glitchy in the phones, and a lot of people complained about the software being glitchy. So I'm just trying to get away from the glitchiness of using a phone. And you know, they were nice phones, you know. I never lost the drone, I never lost control of it, but you know, all of a sudden the screen would go blank, wouldn't see anything, and it'd reconnect. And you know, you could still fly it when the screen was blank, but it just wasn't a good idea. So yeah, I decided to lay down the coin for the smart controller. We'll see if that was a good idea, because if it's just funky and doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do, I'll take this one back too. And I have to say, Best Buy was very good about it. Well, we're at 96%. Ought to be done here pretty quick. It's always worrisome when you start to download and it doesn't hit the first time. You know, you always think, doggone it, you know, here we go again. Initializing. Everything's kicking on like it should. Giving you a few little tips down there. Do not fly from windows or balconies. Firmware installed. Okay, I guess we can back out of this screen. Mavic Air 2 firmware installed. Okay, I'm going to shut this down, take it outside,